The date is Friday, June 9th. I'm Louis Morals, and this is a Market Bull Update. My apologies for having to take yesterday off, but I went on a bender with John McCain on Wednesday night. That guy does not fuck around. No idea how he managed to make it to the Comey hearing. I wasn't awake in time to watch. How did he do? On Wednesday, we reported that Uber cleaned car, firing 20 employees for inappropriate behavior. Well, make that 21, as yesterday they fired senior executive Eric Alexander for obtaining and sharing the medical records of a woman who was raped by her Uber driver. I stand in strong opposition to victim blaming, and given that Alexander only obtained the records because he believed the incident was an attempted sabotage orchestrated by an Uber competitor, he should be allowed to cope with feelings of violation in whatever way is best for him. Can you hear me now? Good, you're fired. Upon completing the acquisition of Yahoo, Verizon's first move was to lay off 2,100 employees, making people the only thing they drop faster than calls. Yahoo will be merged with AOL, which is also owned by Verizon, as part of the company's Frankenstein strategy of sewing corpses together to make something everyone is gonna hate. In the 5 years between Marissa Mayer taking over as CEO and the company's sale, Yahoo's workforce has been reduced by 46%, while she personally has made $264 million over that same time period. As detailed in our new special, Fire and Ice, the Marissa Mayer story. The British pound is taking a beating after an election resulted in a hung parliament, which is the only time the Brits will ever be called hung. There have been calls for the Prime Minister to resign, and Theresa May or may not. Buckle up, because we're about to cover more bubblegum pop than 16-year-old girls at karaoke. After pulling her music from Spotify and other streaming services in 2014, claiming that she wasn't being fairly compensated for her art, Taylor Swift has reversed course. So now her songs about getting dumped by exes will be available on exes that she dumped. Swift is the ideal spokesperson for underpaid artists, having only pulled in $170 million in 2016. There's rumor that the decision was motivated by spite, with some questioning if the timing of Swift's announcement was meant to steal thunder from arch-rival Katy Perry's new album release. And the fact that I know that is part of why I hate spending time with my daughters. Swift made her announcement on Instagram, meaning that it won't just be her music that's contributing to the denigration of American society, because, I shit you not, Russian hackers have been using pop stars' Instagram accounts to coordinate malware attacks. It's been determined that coded messages on Britney Spears' account allowed hacked computers to communicate without leaving a trail, something that cannot be said about Spears' vagina. A spokesperson for Instagram assured users that the post can't be used to spread viruses, which also can't be said for Spears' vagina. Finally, Wall Street has won a battle against the excesses of Main Street, as the House voted to roll back many of the Dodd-Frank regulations put in place after the 2008 financial crisis. Because kids should be allowed to learn from their mistakes, and if they keep fucking up, they should keep getting bailed out. That's what my parents did for me, and look how successful I turned out. Sure, now they're in a nursing home against their will, but I made a fucking fortune selling their house. Anyway, I'm very excited by the passage of the Republican bill, which is called the Financial Choice Act, because while pro-choice movements may incentivize risky behavior, it's gonna make me a killing, baby. This has been a Market Bull Update. I'm your host, Louis Morals, reminding you that it's not about how much you make or how much you spend, but how much you inherit.